Greetings. This is Classic Games Redefined. My name's Rich. What we're doing here is we're looking at yet another why that game video. I think we're looking at here because I'm doing a number of these games, and I'll call them in an intrigue category. They go from outright trader games where somebody's trying to sabotage things to where somebody's working secretly, covertly, to a war game-ish like diplomacy. But what we're looking at here is Battlestar Galactica, which is probably one of the best games in this category. And we're going to go into reasons why for it. It has a lot of number of fans of it for good reason. I'll post a link below to the Board Game Geek website. You go check out what people have to say about it. And let's get into the why of this. There is one huge reason. We'll get into it, and then we'll look at the other elements for it here. And the top reason why this ends up being popular and people like it, simply put, and by the way, this is Tabletop Simulator, and we have the bits here. I can zoom in close, you'll see the characters. Just as a prop to be able to discuss it. The theming here of this is amazing. I know enough of Battlestar Galactica series, saw a few episodes, never really saw it. But as somebody's from an outsider, what I can tell you is the theming is really, really incredible. And I'm talking about mapping the play mechanics to it well. And really capturing this. Because the old Battlestar Galactica that was like from the 70s or whatever else, the 80s, back then was kind of cornballish. Sci-Fi Channel got a hold of it and it got very much of an edge here. And the idea that you have Cylons that are humans that could actually play as the characters lend really well. It maps incredibly well to this trader type game here. So you also have characters here. You'll see them over here. They have different abilities, which is another thing. And they have roles and abilities, which actually lend well. You also have these different, let's see what we have here. Different counters and different things that you have to keep track of. The cards will generate, you get tension and drama from it because as you're trying to keep the ship from hold together so there's not a collapse of morale and everything else. You have definitely have drama and tension here. Definitely gives you a dramatic feel. Cylons will load up on the outside, threatening to blow up the ship. And has it there. And then there's definitely the cooperative mode. It's a cooperative game, but you can have one or more traders involved in it. So that adds a tension to it of who's going to be. You throw guys in a brig, for example, or you can, I believe, execute. I've played it a few times. It's been a little bit while for it, but I'm doing games this week that are involved with this mechanic here with the hidden trader. So I figured I'd show some games that keeping with it, and this is one of them. Another thing, too, is this game has good support. It might be argued too many expansions, but there's a number of expansions that lend scenario, bring more characters, and beef up the Cylons. But I should also say, again, the play mechanics are fairly straightforward and simple on it. A little bit of detail to it because of the amount of chrome that's involved and the detail it lends to the atmosphere. There's a bit of rules to it. But once you get going with it, the gameplay goes really well. Fairly straightforward and flows pretty well. I won't say it's a quick game, but you make decisions of pretty much there's a dilemma come up and then you play different cards of different types here. And they lend to different skill, and then you can ruin it by putting the wrong mix in there, and you have to figure out who the trader is, or traders, in it. Somebody who's a Cylon. And it's actually interesting regarding it. From what I could tell, it really maps well to what the series is also, but if you've not played, if you're not familiar with Battlestar Galactica at all, it still plays really well. So, go check Board Game Geek. It's a game I would highly recommend, and yes, there are some, it may not be quite your cup of tea for this, but it's not quite a vicious game. It's typically your trader game. But anyhow, that's it. I do want to thank you for watching. Again, look at the reasons on the other side and check out Board Game Geek for it. So that's about it. I do want to thank you for watching, and may your die always roll 5.